I'm coming your way from Gamashi, the heartbeat of the Ga state, where I'm privileged to have with me dignitaries of the state who will be explaining to us issues pertaining to kingship and who exactly is the Ga king and as well the Ga kingmaker. So come along as we explore this issue into detail. Welcome to Metro TV.
Thank you.
First of all, may we all know your name and designation?
I am Dr. Tetteh Kwei II, the principal kingmaker of the Ga state, Ga Jasiche.
Right, so barely a week ago, we all heard about the induction of Mr. John Taki, otherwise known as Taki Akamalache, into the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs. And it was the expectation of many that they should bring an end to the Ga chieftaincy crisis. Only to now, a number of us are hearing a different story altogether. Can you clarify this issue for us?
I'm not privy to what actually went on at Dois. I give an absolute respect to the president and all the chiefs, the members of the Regional House of Chiefs at Dois. I will say that what happened over there by inducting an legitimate person into their midst was actually very, very unfortunate. And to me, it should be declared null and void because that person has no local standing as a Gamanche. There are so many cases against him, many of which are from me and also from the Ga Traditional Council. There are so many injunctions against George Taki. But I've been talking about corruption, some of which can be seen not only in chieftaincy, but at so many other places. It is my prayer to the Minister of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs that a body is set up to reconstitute the act of chieftaincy in the country so that we have our peace of mind. What happened at Dois is null and void. To me, it should never have happened. But you see, we live in a world where mistakes are committed, and these mistakes actually stand to be corrected. And we're telling our members, our chiefs at Dois, the Regional House of Chiefs, that what they did, they must reverse. They must correct what they did, because we want peace to prevail in Ga and the Ga Dangbe kingdom. So what they did, they have their own mind. They are honorable people. I will not speak for them, but the wrong thing was done.
Even though there was a high court judge right there overseeing the activities that was done, and eminent chiefs of the Ga states, you described it as a wrongdoing.
They had all the documentations telling them that this guy who calls himself Adamalache cannot be a king.
Even after the Traditional Council has forwarded false to Halloween Gazette.
You are right. Whatever happened was very, very wrong. You see, the same people from the Regional House of Chiefs in the year 2015 came out with a ruling that the Ga people are referring to the Ga Paramount Stu Jasi Council and the Jasi chair must ensure that there is peace in the Ga state, all the houses enjoy peace and respect. And then we come out with a legitimate chief, that is a legitimate Gamanche for the Ga state. In fact, we were all shocked when we saw that these people, Adama Lache and his cohorts, were able to pilot themselves all the way to the regional House of Chiefs and then to the National House of Chiefs. A whole lot of legal things went on, and I'm not in that field, so I'll not commit myself. But I went all the way to the regional House of Chiefs to let them to know that that man who called himself Gamanche actually is not a Gamanche and can never ever be a Gamanche.
Okay. So what have we witnessed today, yesterday, and the day before?
Yesterday, we told the whole world that we have waited and waited and waited. We have respected the law, and we continue to respect the tenets of the law. But it's come to a time when we felt that we were wasting too much time. We were wasting the time of the sages as well as ourselves. So, yesterday, we brought our king to this very place that was rebuilt by my late father and then renovated by King Takitaiwa III and my very good self. So we brought our son here to put him through the rituals and rites.
So if you are not performing the rites, how come previously you were still referring to him as the king of the gods, me Takitaiwa II?
Well, let me qualify this. The final rites. When the primary rites were done, then we christened him as King Takitaiwa II.
Which comes first, the naming and outdooring of the king before the final rites, or the final rites comes before outdooring and naming of the king?
Well, all matter, both matter. So whichever way we went first, actually, there's not spoil anything. You know, there's no spoil anything. We've done the right thing. Okay, if we were not able to do the final one at that time, it was because of the urchins in our way. The urchins in our way who were using certain political arena, you know, to thwart our efforts. And we're saying that we cannot condone this sort of illegality any longer.
Okay. But before I go, you've done this without the blessing of the Sakumo Wulong, whom I've spoken with, and clearly disapproves of your action, and he's an instrumental person in Ghana culture and custom. Your processes aren't complete without him.
What you are telling me is very, very unfortunate. Very, very, very unfortunate.
Well, not from me, but directly from him.
Well, if he told you this, I would say that it is most unfortunate because the household of Sakumo Way embrace us with his blessings, right? With his blessings. That is what I know. And so if my son Nomo Sakumo says that he has no idea about what we are doing, that is very, very unfortunate.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that we should not actually be talking about things that will not help us to enhance our way forward. Okay. We must live as one people. We must live as one people. We must love each other as one people. Okay. We must help to develop and rebuild the Ghana state, as well as helping also to ensure that Ghana becomes a one state, even as we are now, for our future development of our children in the future. Thank you.
Thank you too.